Can you put the light on, please? It's kind of dark tonight. I could use a little music. I could use a little light. Hi there, welcome back. Today we're asking the cosmic question. Welcome to The Deepest Cut. I'm your host, Cy Williams. Today we're tackling the cosmic question. Are we alone in the universe? And it's a topic that has fueled my curiosity for decades, taking me from a childhood memory on a Manitoba roadside in the year 1976 to the coasts of New Brunswick and the mountains of British Columbia. But today we're not just trading stories. Today we're looking at the data, the recent government disclosures, and the shifting tide of mainstream acceptance. We are living through an unprecedented moment in history, and as of June 2026, the U.S. Department of War has begun the Pursue Initiative. This is the Presidential Unsealing and Reporting System for UAP encounters. We've seen 3 major tranches of declassified files released since May 8, 2026, including photos, videos, witness testimony from astronauts, military personnel, and federal agents. The Pentagon's stance remains that these are unresolved cases, meaning they cannot yet make a definitive determination. Yet the sheer volume, over a billion hits on the official portal, shows a global hunger for truth. When we look at the scientific consensus, the odds of life elsewhere in the universe are highly probable, but the great silence persists. We're seeing reports of glowing orbs over U.S. cities and strange football-shaped objects near Japan. It's a mix of fascinating high-definition data and the frustrating reality that unidentified doesn't automatically mean alien. Now, how do we bridge the gap between Pentagon spreadsheets and our own lived realities? For me, my own journey started in 1976 as a child near the number 1 highway in Manitoba. I was with my father and I saw something that perfectly mirrored the descriptions from the famous 1967 Falcon Lake incident. And this was a silver disc-like craft with a transparent dome. We weren't very far from Falcon Lake. And when we analyze these historical patterns, we aren't just engaging in nostalgia. We're looking for consistency. In 2016, I was part of a team encounter, and that happened in New Brunswick, observing a silent, massive craft that pretty much defied modern aeronautics. But it's the British Columbia sightings that still haunt me. I remember being out with my dogs, and they were completely indifferent, which was honestly more unsettling than the object itself. I brought out a camp chair and sat there in the dark, smoking, watching the mountains above me for hours. It was this massive, windowless apartment building-sized monolith that simply hung in the sky, emitted a low-frequency hum, and it cloaked into the mountains. Now, these experiences aren't isolated abnormalities. They are data points. They provide a localized map that helps us refine our search for truth. So, where does this leave us? The conversation is finally moving from the fringes to the center. This July in Toronto, the city is hosting the 7th annual conference for the Scientific Coalition for UAP Studies. That's the SCU. And this will feature keynotes from former Pentagon insiders and experts in physics and aerospace engineering. And this is where the real work happens, applying an academic, rigorous lens to these mysteries. We are moving beyond speculation. We're moving past ancient astronaut theories that sometimes carry unnecessary, biased undertones. And instead, we're admitting that we don't know is actually a scientific position. So, whether you're looking at the recent US government releases or you've had your own monolithic sightings out west, the message is clear. Curiosity and data are going to be our best tools here. Personal experiences are always crucial pathways to discovery, but they must be anchored in regional and rigorous analysis. We are continuing to build a framework that respects both the witness and the scientist. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you had an experience that challenged your understanding of the world? Did your pets react, or did you, like me, find yourself sitting in a camp chair just watching it all unfold, trying to make sense of what was happening? Share your stories in the comments below. Let's keep this data-driven conversation going. Thanks for listening to The Deepest Cut. I'm Cy Williams, and I'll see you next time. And could you put the light on, please? It's kind of dark tonight. I could use a little music. I could use a little light. Do 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 da 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 do 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 da 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 do 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 do.